Now, it almost didn't happen. Right? I'd had additional surgery only probably 4 months before this shot was taken, because I'd, up until that point, been playing the role of a patient. I had a wound in my left leg that wasn't healing. And they would clean it by sticking a swab into this thing, and it basically kept closing up and kept closing up until it was just a hole that you could just fit a swab in, but it wasn't getting any shallower. It wasn't healing from the inside. And it really, really worried me. Each time they'd clean it and they'd stick this swab in this hole, and in my mind it was getting deeper. Right? And I kept bringing it up, like what are we going to do about it? What are our options? And we were playing this wait and see game. And it was during this whole period that I made that switch from not being a patient anymore, and I said, no, this is getting deeper. Right? I'm not interested in, I don't know if you guys are measuring it or what you're doing, but we have to do something about this. And I started banging on the table. I got sent in for a test where they injected a contrast into the hole in my leg. And I watched on the screen as this contrast fluid basically lit up the screen as it just tracked through all these little fissures to the point where it was within a millimetre of my femur. Tell you what, am I glad that I grabbed the steering wheel at that point, because if that had got to my femur, I would have lost another 2 inches off the end of that bone. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if I would be doing some of the things that I've managed to do since then, if that had happened. Right, and it happened because we were playing this wait-and-see game, and people weren't connecting to me on a person-to-person basis. Right? They were treating me as a patient. They should have realised by then I'm not the guy that complains about stuff. Right? I got off my pain medication as quickly as I could. Somebody needed to read into that and to have realised earlier that that was a problem.